Well, hello and welcome back to Victory Baptist Church's video blog. I'm so glad you tuned back in. And last week we were talking about priorities and putting God first, making Him our top priority. But it occurred to me that we really can't do that until we first gain an understanding of who God is and become to believe that He is the God that's outlined Himself in the Bible. And so with that, I'd like to look at Psalm 19, verse number 1, which says, "The heavens declare the glory of God, and the firmament showeth His handiwork." As we stop and we consider this verse, it tells us God did create this world, that there is a God. There's a lot out there that try to say that we evolved, and the process of evolution is how this world came to be. The Big Bang or the Ice Age or those sorts of things. But really, when we stop and look at it with some common sense, none of that really adds up. I know it's popular today. I know many have chosen to believe it. But just because the majority believes it doesn't make it true. You'll recall there was a time when the prevailing wisdom was that this world was flat. But that turned out to be wrong. So as we stop and we look at this, I think we need to get back to common sense. We need to look at our world and say, if there's order to nature, there must have been an organizer. If this didn't just happen by randomness. This didn't just come into being. That just is absurd. That doesn't make any sense. And so my challenge to you is don't just go along with the crowd. Don't just swallow everything they say just because it's convenient. I mean, if we can say that we just evolved and there is no God, well, guess what? Now there's no responsibility toward a God. But the problem is, we may tell ourselves that's true, but inside I think we know better. Inside I think we know that that isn't true, that there probably is a God, and that if there is a God, then we are responsible to that God. I think our hearts tell us that. And as we look at this passage of Scripture, I think the reason why is we just look around us at this wonderful creation that He has made, and it testifies to us every single day that there is a God. And if there is a God, we are responsible to Him. So my encouragement to you is look at this creation, be convinced that God is real, and then look in the pages of Scripture and allow that God to teach you and show you who He is, and allow you to have a relationship with Him that is based upon the truths found in Scripture. That's my challenge and my encouragement for you today, and I hope you'll tune in next week as we continue with these blogs. But until then, you have a great week. Thanks for tuning in. God bless you.
This is my song, praising my Savior.